my channel, Candy Perler Fairy. It's been a long time since I recorded my last video. For those of you that have been following me, supporting me for a very long time, you know that I was in a journey to get my master's degree. So I finally finished. So I'm going to show you my cat ring just a little bit. And for those of you that are new here to my channel, welcome. So I make a lot of different DIY perler projects, and I design 3D perlers as well, or just building like cute things with perler beads. So I hope you will stick around and see what I will show you more tutorials in the future. So let's take a look. Yay! So this is my calf that I graduated just a couple days ago. And I decorated this with kuromi right here. So I did this the night before. I did the kuromi perler using mini perler beads, and I also did this 2026. Had some flowers on it, and then my degree abbreviation here. So this is my master in software engineering. I'm very excited that I finally finished. It's so much work, to be honest. That's why I couldn't, do multitask and do videos, but now I finished, so I'm ready to go back to designing more tutorial design 3D perlers and share with you guys. So today we're gonna be working on this 3D perler. So this is the Hello Kitty sitting on top of a Mahjong. So this is a Mahjong. It's like a table game with like 4 players. And then like trying to win over each other. So it's a really fun game. It's very popular in the Asia area. And then they have different characters on top of the card. So this one I really like it because it means rich and fortune. So that's what you need, like luck, to win this game, right? So I chose this character. So, and then also for Hello Kitty sitting on this one, and then on top, on the back of this, I also added a heart shape with HK on it, so it means Hello Kitty. So this is super cute to have Hello Kitty like just resting on the top, and then also this one can be detached. So I'm going to show you. So we can detach this. So this one you can also put it on top of your computer monitor, so it's like sitting there and watching you working. And then this one you can use it as a storage, right? And then or you can use it like a paper stack. So yeah, I feel very useful for these two together. And if you like, you can also put this back. Yeah. So most Mahjong comes in like green color or like different like purple color. So however which color that you like is gonna look great. So this one that I chose is peach color. So this one doesn't use a lot of color, just regular like blue, white, and pink for Hello Kitty. Alright, so before we start, I really want to thank you everyone for all your support for all this year and your patience for waiting for my tutorial, and always your supportive comments. Can't wait to show you guys more tutorial. So let's get started with this one. Yay! Alright, so we're gonna take care of the bottom box portion. The Mahjong portion is very easy to make. So let's start with the biggest piece right here in the center. Okay, alright, so let's build the size. From here, let's add that, right? And then we're gonna add the other side. Perfect. And then we're gonna turn it over. And we're gonna add this one on the top. Make sure HK is laid out like this, because that stands for Hello Kitty, right? Looking good. All right, let's add the top. So lay it down, and in this one, the little gap right here is gonna be facing forward with the fob, right? Alright, so coming back to the bottom, let's flip it over and add the last piece onto it.
Alright, so now we're done with the bottom part. Let's move up to the Hello Kitty part. Alright, let's get started with the Hello Kitty part. Alright, so it looks very simple, not too many pieces, but it can be a little bit challenging. So make sure you have your pieces laid out like this so you can follow along easier. Alright, so let's start with this piece, with the face. And we're going to take our connector, which is right here, these two pieces. So let's get started. First, we're going to put these two for the eyes. So it should look like that for you. We flip it over, and it's going to follow with the next piece right here. Looking awesome. All right, so we're going to take this piece where it has the nose with the yellow nose. I'm going to add it right here. Make sure it's at the bottom right there, and then going into the hole. Yep, you hear that? So it should look like this now, right? So let's follow with the next piece. That would be this piece. So take your time, because if you have the new pieces, it might be a little bit difficult to push it in at first. Yeah. Okay. All right. So next piece is right here. Yay. So you can actually see the face already, right? So all right, let's add the next piece now. Comes to the next piece right here. You can also see that this one has the connector piece going into the hole, and that actually completed our first part right here. Looking good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the top piece first right here. So let's grab this piece right here and add it to the top. All right, that looks good. All right, so I guess we can add one more piece. So the next piece is going to be this one right here. So you can see there's two holes, so we're gonna make sure that we're gonna add those pieces in just a little bit. All right, so let's work on the side pieces first. Right, so on this side, we should have this red pink dot right here to matching with the bowl. So let's insert it this way. Perfect. And then we should have this little piece right here to add onto it. Got it. All right, so let's do the same for the other side. This one right here, let's place it this way so they're even on both sides, right? So let's add this outer piece onto the top. Yay, we got the head ready. All right, so let's build onto the body, right? So let's build the body first. We're gonna take this piece to begin with, the one with the blue and a little bit white onto the top, because we have to add it to right here. So let's go ahead and put that. Okay, now we got that part. Now we're gonna add this one onto the top. So you really have to slide it in and add this. All right, that looking good. All right, so we're gonna continue adding the pieces. So this one right next to it is going to go under, slide it in here. So this is the next piece that we're working on. So we are flipping Hello Kitty upside down like this to add this piece onto the top. Basically just slide it in, right? You're like, how do we keep it stable? All right, so we're gonna use this little tiny piece right here. So we're gonna use this little piece right here and slide it in. Oops, sorry. It should be the yellow part going out. Okay. Yeah, so you should be seeing like this. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna go to the next piece. All right, so now the next part, we have to put this down for now. So we're gonna go to this one because we need to add the arms, right? So you can see the arms right here. This is actually facing the back with the shoes. So we're gonna be working on right here to start with. Okay, so we got these are the arms right here. So they're going to place it into this little hole right here, 2 on each side. So make sure that they're flat and looking in that direction so they don't look like banding onto one side. So for mine, they look like they're very even, so I'm not very worried. So it should look like this, right? Because they're exactly the same, so you're just placing it like that. And we're gonna do it on the other side. So you can see that they're very even. They're not bending to each side, so that's what you wanted, right? So we're gonna add it to here. It might be challenging. They should not be falling out. So basically I just hold this up and then place it right here and then adding to right here, slide it through. Looking good. You can see that the last piece of the rectangular that we have, the square that we have perfectly fits here. So then the next one that we have is this little piece. This is the connector to the Mahjong box later, right? So let's just put it right here in the middle. It's right that is sticking out because we have to attach it to the Mahjong later. All right, so we only have a few more pieces left. So let's go ahead and grab the little piece connector to complete the space here. And then also the other side. Yeah, we're almost done here. Looking good. Can hear that, right? So adding the shoes on the back, 2 on each side. Make sure they don't have too much gap. Like you can see this one, they don't really flat on each other, so I might just try another piece. Okay, this one looks so much better. You can see that they're not loose, right? So this is what you wanted. Perfect. So this is how you get it done. Looking good. All right, let's bring our Mahjong over. Yay! So you can see that is the gap where we're going to insert this, and it will lay perfectly on this. You see that? Yay! It's looking pretty cute. I love it. So actually this one you can also deattach it and add it on top of your computer monitor, so it's like sitting on it, laying to watching you working. Otherwise you can just make this one. This is the Chinese Mahjong, or any Mahjong game that we play all the time. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more characters in this form, in this style, let me know. Comment down below which character you want to see. All right, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.